Faith, Goddess, thanks for coming back in. I'm glad you found me right away. Yeah, sometimes TikTok has been just like flagging me for no reason, and I don't know why. So, Jacob Williams told me if I stop and start it again, it'll fix the issue. So, we're gonna try that and see what happens. And that reminds me, gotta turn off this because it's a double dipping. All right. Oh yes, that's right. I had to bounce real quick out of this. Ben, thanks for joining us today. Playing some 7 Days to Die. My appeal was not approved. I don't even know what that means. Am I going to get a timeout? I might be getting a timeout, everybody. I don't even know what I did. Well, we're going to find out what happens. I'm still going, so, you know, that's a plus. Maddie. Well, while we're sitting here, let's Stephanie King, thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at, because I think I can look at my live status. Live access. I don't know what it's talking about here. How do I find out what my Apple got that sauce, huh? She fixed stuff. Thanks for joining us. Us Uso. Thanks for joining us. Oh well, we'll figure it out later, I guess. Doesn't matter to me. Michael Jen, thanks for joining us today. So I think I may have possibly rushed through this the last time because I think I was on a tight time frame to go get my kiddos. Dragoon, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Let's read these books. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this already. So let's return this quest and get a new one. Wolfie, thanks for joining us. Zach, thanks for joining us. Thank you for all the likes, Goddess. I appreciate that. And before I forget, now that I saw Goddess and all the likes, gotta turn on the purple app. There we go. Reaper, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. We're back on to some 7 Days to Die. Jester, thanks for joining me. I know, Jester, you need to join us on our world. We're starting a fresh one. West Coast Welds. I think you're one of the subscribers, and you can gain access to that wonderful world that we're about to reset on Monday.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you.
Yes, I am. Ginge Gaming. Yeah, so we had a new we were notified that our Blue Devil, thank you for joining me today, that our server is going to be getting moved in a roughly 120 days. So I took a poll of all of the subscribers. Do we want to start fresh?
_encouragement
or do we
says,
want to continue?
#B.
Yeah. So looking at it as of right now, we're going to start fresh. And so I'm going to post tonight on the Discord channel that we'll start fresh on Monday. Whoa! You know, I knew that was coming, and I still didn't think about it. Let's get somewhere safe. Gotta get rid of that boss first. Can I just shoot them like this? Right? I believe in me too. I can do this. I can do hard things. There, now he's somewhere I can actually shoot him in the face. Thank you for the rose. Oh, that reminds me. We gotta do... We gotta take and get the roses. I don't know if the roses do anything, but I'll spawn some zombies here. So let's do finger hearts, which is number 2. Right? Number 2. No, that's not right. And I also realized that I don't have my stream door turned on. There we go. There. That was for our good friend that came in and spawned and gave us a bunch of Yeah, I noticed that. That's good. I'll get down and after I get rid of these bikers. Eric Dolson, thanks for joining me today. So my youngest son is going to school with a 7 painted on his shirt because he's going to be a sick 7. I don't know if anybody has those young kids like that, but the 6'7", 6'7", so he's going to be a 6'7". He was quite thrilled about it. He thought it was hilarious. I clicked. So he's a 6'7", got a box of tissues and a thermometer in his mouth and a little bit of red under his nose. Thank you, Goddess. There's the, thank you. Dinamite, lady, thanks for joining me today. Alright, let's go grab us a job. After we grab that from Goddess. That.
Morning.
Alright, new job.
I got a
new
hangover,
job.
so just keep it down.
Let's do the Wotan
Look,
residence.
Buckhead, well, good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
Hey, thanks, duties. You have yourself a wonderful day as well, bud. Thanks, duties. You're the best. I'm gonna catch your stream later. If you guys haven't followed Giant Duties, give him a follow. He's a pretty cool guy. He plays Doom, but he plays it on like this crazy, insane hardness level. and he still beats the game and doesn't rage quit, which is unbelievable because I would have rage quit a long time ago. I don't have the patience for it. Nora, thank you for the finger hearts. Weird, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have Boog here. Whoa, Faith, thank you for the finger hearts. You know what? Eat dynamite! Oh, that hurt me. That was not cool, man. Of course, I don't have any health. Thank you for the... got us caught on to what I was doing there. She's like, I got you. She knows the drill already. I need to get a better knife. Javier, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing? We're playing some 7 Days to Die. Anybody that wants to join me in this world is more than welcome to. I think Kane Morgan came in the other day. Back it up, Shaggy, Lurch. Thanks for joining me today. How are you guys doing? Whoa, 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 Betty, back it up. It's getting a little fresh. It's getting a little too handsy. What the what, Glenn? Glenn, you were not invited to this party. Now, see what you did, Glenn? That was just so rude. Anthony Brown, how are you doing today? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. I think that got me a random gun. Ooh, yes, thank you. That is way better than what I had. You know what? Because it came from you, I'm gonna make this sucker pink. Because I got a pink dye on it. This will be Nora's pink Deagle. I did need a better weapon. I appreciate that. And now, this will be forever the pink Deagle. And then when I stop moving, and I get over here to do this quest, I'm going to repair all of my armor. Goonie, Christy, oh hell, it's Scott. How's it going? Alright, let's repair our stuff real quick, because we are hurting. Because I tend not to repair anything until it breaks. Let's modify this and put that on there. How you doing, Peter? Peter. Lay down, Candy. Nobody likes you and you smell funny. So Peter, young master, thanks for joining us. How's your day going, Peter? Mine is going fantastic so far. Got to play a little SurrounDead. Rue, you're over on the YouTubes. I honestly forgot I had that going. Nice. Thank you for the follow, young master. That is fantastic. You woke up at 6:30 in the morning and started gaming. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I do the same thing. Can't sleep, what do? Game. Not tired, what do? Game. Because you can. Brian, thanks for joining me today. Oh, you know what? Let's eat some food. And let's drink our last coffee. I try to tell my youngest that he can't always game. I mean, as much as I want to game all the time, unfortunately, I kind of have to adult occasionally. It sucks. But unfortunately, sometimes it's a necessary evil. You know what I mean? Trey, thanks for joining me today. How are you doing? And you know what I just realized? Look at that. That right there was thanks to Young Master. We got a sweet gun. That is awesome. Hordes, you better watch out now. Shaboozle. Thump. That's right. Rocket launcher's back, baby. Stuff's about to get real now. Obito, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Solid Snake Hunter, how are you doing today? I am playing 7 Days to Die with some convenience mods sprinkled in for some extra added goodness. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with 7 Days to Die or not, but it is an open world survival similar to, come on, Minecraft. Perfect. How long ago did you play? Because a lot has changed. Oh, since launch. Dang, you're an OG, son. I am not an OG. I've been playing for the last, I don't know, 6 years. Since Alpha 17. Thank you for the ammo. There it is. Yeah, if you haven't played in a while, you definitely need to give this a go. Because this game has gone quite far. Andrew Maples, thank you for joining me today. Okay, just checking that closet. You never know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, you can't come in. This is a closed door session. I said no. Go away. That janitor took a bullet to the face and still stands up and looks at me funny. What the what? So you'd think so. However, if the doors are closed, they don't attract him. Dude, thanks for joining me. Brock and Misfit, thanks for joining us. You'd think that shooting would attract them. Now, if you're in the room and there's zombies...
Goddess_of_encouragement says, #A.
No, I do run mods, but I don't run that mod. It just happens to be the way the game is. Like, if you're crouched, being crouched will also silence yourself a little bit. It's weird. I don't pretend to know. They've changed the game so much, you have to relearn it every time there's a new update. Like, they used to not have book-based. I guess they did back in the day, but I never played that one. But the more books you read of a certain thing, the better you are at making that thing. Yeah, that's what a lot of the OGs were telling me. Corey Mann, thanks for joining us. Kylie, thanks for joining us. But I never experienced. Yeah, magazine based. I never played that. Which, to be honest, I don't mind. River, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? So far, I like the progression. The only thing that I would like to see on the game in general is an ending. Or the ability to make an ending. Like, survive 180 days and defend the helicopter pickup for 24, 48, whatever, however many hours you want to leave that map or leave that world. I've always thought that would be a good way to go. Isabella Martini, thanks for joining us. So, but closest thing that I've found to doing that is Darkness Falls. So that's why Darkness Falls is my personal favorite overhaul mod. Let's go grab our bike and return our quest. Oh, I forgot about that. Big heads. Woohoo! Pickles. Daniel, thanks for joining us. Wait.
Oh, look at you.
So the wipe on Monday, I think what I'll probably do is I will set everything up Sunday and then just have the server turned off, and then when I get up in the morning, I'll just flick it on. So let's just say by 9 a.m. it'll be up and running. 10 a.m. at the absolute latest. Because you guys have voted, and the vote was do a wipe, and so we're going to keep that world up and running. And it actually kind of works out a little bit here, because a lot of the custom POIs that I pulled in don't work. So what's the point in playing in a world that half of your quests you're unable to complete? So it gives me a chance to do that. And then I also wanted to put in a mod that when you rent a car, it drops a little tree. And as long as you leave that tree there, that car will respawn. So you'll never run out of cars. I'm I'm trying to find the one where the trees will automatically respawn so you don't have to worry about planting. But that one's proving difficult to find. I try to keep all of the mods specifically server side so you guys as the subscribers don't have to worry about downloading mods and what mods is he running now. Everything just stays on server and you guys just log in, have fun, and not worry. Thank you. That's my goal.
Afternoon. Wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make it the house.
We're gonna grab the crafting skill bundle. Ooh, the sledgy, thank you. Well, while we're sitting here, let's take a look to see what we got going on in here. Read these 2 books. These books. And these books. That mod there is going to go on this gun. Sum, how's it going? Ooh. It's going. Alright. I'll accept that as an acceptable answer. I mean, could have said it's not going. Perfect. I will post something on the Discord page so you're aware. So you're not just guessing in the dark. I feel ya. I'm always in a funk. Right now I'm just going through my inventory to see if I need better gloves and other stuff. Zombie damage. I'll take that over athletic gloves. Alright, let's go and collect up some drops. Drop off our inventory. And see what trouble we can cause. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I'm going to add a layer on top of this because I don't like being out in the open. Thank you, Desi.
Dezybook5 says, you need a house.
I do. I need a house. So we're gonna work on building that. But to be fair, are we gonna stay here? I don't know. I'm gonna find out as we go. We're gonna go get this drop first. Stone, what's up, Stone Shade? How are you doing today, my friend?
Dezybook5 says, you can build a tiny house, lol.
I could. Just like what Boog builds, a little 5x5 square, build it up. Move everything inside. Yeah? I appreciate that you're always one of the first people to comment on my posts. I look forward to that every time. I'm like, oh, is Stone gonna be the first?
Dezybook5 says, house per town. Always a place to hide.
Right? I should do that. Just a little one. Let me grab this truck. Because we need it. We needs it. Unk Sleepy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And before we go anywhere, let's see what weapon we got. What did we get? Oh no, that was a zombie. No, that wasn't a zombie. That's a random gun. Why didn't I get a random gun? What the what, man? I wonder if it's because I was on a bike. There it goes. That was an oops. Chopper, thank you for following me. I appreciate that. So I'm not sure if you guys are a fan of 7 Days to Die or not, but that's what we're playing. It's what I consider vanilla, with a few comfort mods thrown in for some added flavor. Nothing major, just a bigger backpack, trader always open, crafting queue, forge queue's a little bigger. I have stream to earn turned on, so whenever you guys do things like share or follow me, I get a little kickback of like a zombie or something. Hold on a second here. Just want to unload the... Ooh. Desi, thank you for the share. There we go. All right, let me just... Chopper, thank you for that share. Right? Ooh, and Choppers gave me a prison pocket. All right, what I was gonna do was find out if... I'm pretty sure I have the trader unlocked.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says, I can't believe you unalived Desi.
I
Rolling on the
know.
floor laughing,
Poor
rolling on the
Desi. I
floor
should have just
laughing,
dropped
rolling
her
on the
into
floor
a,
laughing.
Where is it? That way. Have I been that way yet? I have not. That is really far away. Let's do it. Let's grab some foodses.
Dezibo5 says, listen, if a clown was to lure me in the woods today, I would just go.
Huh? You would just go. Alright, I think I got some food. We'll bring this blueberry pie. Actually, let's eat the blueberry pie. Drink my coffee. Get on my bike. And go. Reaver King, thanks for joining us. John, thanks for coming in and saying hey.
Goddess
Sheena.
_of_ encouragement says at Dezibo5 sending huge hugs and positive vibes.
That's rough, though. I don't know if I'd walk in with a clown into the dark woods. Horjito? Thanks for joining us.
Dezibo5 says, positively hiding from my family, rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I only hide from my sister. Nah, that's not true. I don't hide from my sister. I hide from Boog, so she doesn't yell at me.
Dezibo5 says, what if the kidnapper was looking fine? Might be beneficial, lol.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, I jest. I haven't seen Boog today because Boog decided she's working at the school today. So it's just me. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird. So it took me months to get Boog to start to stream and join me on lives. So she's been doing this for almost 6 months. I've been doing it for 9. Oh, thank you. It took everything.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says, I know y'all are like the dynamic duo over there.
Like, legitimately, I started in February, and it probably took me 3 months of bothering her daily, because at night I'd play with her and I wouldn't stream. Carlos, thanks for joining us. I play with her and Nate, her husband, and it took me 3 months of bugging her to finally convince her to at least try. And now here we are. She does a good job with streaming. The only thing I need her to work on is streaming without me. She doesn't like to do that. She's getting a little better. And you guys help. Mason, thanks for joining us. But Goddess, I just remembered. Well, I'm never really alone, to be perfectly honest. You guys are here pretty much every time I stream. And most of you have been for almost a year.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, I'm glad she joined. I was starting to think she was your imaginary friend rolling on the floor laughing, totally kidding. Deziba5 says, I think if she added this app to her list it would add more followers for spawns when she plays alone.
So Goddess said that she's glad that Boog joined because she was a little worried that I had an imaginary friend. Kyosha, thanks for joining me. But yeah, it took a lot of convincing for her to join us. But now that she's here, she streams, but only when I stream. Every time I see that chicken, I think run.
Deziba5 says, sometimes imaginary friends are easier. They don't take snacks and they don't argue back, lol.
It's true. So Goddess, you had asked what I was going to dress up as for Halloween. And for a little bit,
Deziba5 says, hashtag
I'm on the fence. I don't know if I should or shouldn't.
Goddess_of_encouragement says,
I thought about dressing up like Boog. Spicy Play-Doh, thanks for joining us.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, oh do it.
So here's the problem. What you guys don't know about her is that she really, really hates to be made fun of.
How does she dress, lol?
So that's the kicker. You guys are going to laugh. She always makes fun of me because I wear hoodies and khakis and a hat. What she wears are hoodies, yoga pants, and her hair tied back in a like a ponytail. So literally, all I would have to do is put on a pair of like yoga pants and a pair of flip-flops, maybe some socks pulled up over my yoga pants, and that's it. That is what she wears. So she always makes fun of me because of that. She's like, you're always wearing a hoodie. And I'm like, but so are you.
Deziba5 says, crazy lol. Make sure you get fancy yoga pants.
Right? I don't know what I do though. Hey, Darth Gray, how's it going? Alright, let's get our... Oh, wait. I just realized something. Thank you for the heart, or the rose. I just realized I have that progression turned off. So it doesn't matter.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, she's really pretty so she shouldn't be too upset about it.
Yeah, but she really doesn't like being picked on. Like, a lot. Evelyn and Sim, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. Right? So, I'm still on the fence. I love hoodies. Hoodies are where it's at. I wear a hoodie all the time. She does, doesn't she? She loves to dish it out, but she does not like to receive the dishing of anything. So if you notice, I don't pick on her. Yeah. So I don't ever pick on her because she doesn't like it. Perfect. Moo ha ha ha. Captain's moo ha ha ha. This is a big old city right here. You know, I guess I could have not ridden on the side of the mountain and probably gone down. That probably would have been better. But what you gonna do? I'm already here. Should I relocate? I feel like I should. I always seem to relocate to the next biome. Dang it. All right, Jen. Listen up, Jen. I need good stuff.
Goddess underscore of underscore encouragement says, I would if you feel ready.
Well, I honestly don't really care. I just go with whatever you guys want, and just, if you guys are like, stay in the forest, I stay in the forest. If you guys are like, hey, let's go to the winter biome, I'll literally go to the winter biome. Because I can, and it makes you guys happy.
Amazing.
All right, Jen.
I hope you like your reward.
Wait. Oh man, Darth. Thank you for the Zambies. I just got me a new stabbing knife. Let's see how this guy stabs. Ooh. That's a nice stab. Come on, fingers. At least slightly cooperative.
Goddess underscore of underscore encouragement says, dress as your 7 days character rolling on the floor laughing.
I could. You know what? That is a great question. Do I have all what I need to make that happen? Probably. Oops. Did I just get pushed out the door? I did get pushed out the door. That is amazing. Well, since that happened, oh, Faye.
Designer5 says, my phone doesn't like multi-window LOL.
You know,
underscore of underscore encouragement
to be
says,
fair, my phone
those
doesn't
zombies
either.
are always pushing you around rolling on the floor laughing.
They are always pushing me around. Thank you for the finger hearts again. What the what? Oh, that's right, I modified that. Ooh, silly sounds. Nothing worse than a malfunctioning gun. Ooh, I got 15 points that we gotta spend. Accelerate! is amazing. Celebrate and silly sounds. 42 Champ, thanks for joining us. Let's go. You know, I moved my leg and now I'm not sitting on my right leg again. Yes. Donnie, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? You guys ever heard that one song, Faith? Every time Faith comes in, that's all I can think of. Cause I guess it would be nice. What are you doing up there, Kenny? You weirdo. Oh, no more. Oh, my butterfly didn't. My caterpillar didn't turn into a butterfly.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says, jumping the fence.
Kenny is a rebel.
He's a
like
rebel.
that.
Rolling on the floor
Zach,
laughing.
thanks for joining. Why is this still here? I did talk to the trader. Didn't I? No, I guess I didn't.
It's a wonderful evening to sell medical
It is a
supplies.
wonderful evening, Jen.
The daring
And we're gonna
adventurer
take these
Kentucky.
boxes.
Looking for a
Let me
little
check out your
payload?
inventory, please. Take the vehicle adventure books.
Thank you
That
so
is making me a little nervous that those guys are like right there.
All supplies sterilized. If I had a
I don't really
for
see
every time
anything.
someone was just
But
looking,
Desi
I'd be
and
a
Goddess are
Trader
hooking me
Joe's.
up. Look at all these goodies. Ooh, that's going right on this gun. Enduro, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. Let's read these books. Open this up. Read these books. Because reading gives you knowledge, people. Please read. Even though I don't. What the what? Bro. You're handsy, Kenny. Dude was all up on me. I'm trying to modify my weapon. Wait, why can't I put that on there? Oh, that's because it was not a bike thing. Can I not? Apparently I can't put that on there. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Wild Wolf, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, look at all these goodies. I'm now realizing why I am shaking. I need to go take my meds. Hold that thought, everybody. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Medicine acquired. Alright. Yeah, Angie, is it an easy workday? I'm hoping it is. Oh. That's not what I was expecting. Raymond. And I clicked. Thank you for the... Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Raymond. That's a lot of zombies, my friend. Always get the high ground. Because what we know is hookers can't climb. Ha! Ha, Lois. You guys, I'm not over there anymore. Yeah, work party day. We're gonna use the pink gun I got here. Oh, jeez. Nobody told me there were murder chickens. Stinking murder chicken. Get away from me. Where's the other one? I know there's another one. Right? Raven. What I like about the traders is stuff doesn't blow up. Alright, you know what? That's enough of this. Oh, I clicked! I clicked! And there's more murder chickens! Why are there so many murder chickens? Who put murder chickens in this in the queue to use? That guy needs to be beat. Beat soundly with a wet noodle. No, he's not very smart, is he? No one ever said he was smart. I hear that he is... You know, he is here for the chaos. Another murder chicken! How many murder chickens are there? Back up first. So I am really considering dressing up as my 7 Days to Die character. I don't think anybody would get it, but that's okay. I would. Pre-med, how's it going? It's been a while, buddy.
Oh, look at you.
There's a lot of zombies. More zombies than houses.
Goddess _of
I appreciate that
encouragement
so much.
says, #leech.
Some snow. Trish. How you doing, Trish? I'm glad you and your fiance were able to just play with us last night. That was a lot of fun. Oh! That's a lot of murder chickens. Get away. Nobody likes you. I'm glad. Yeah, anytime you see me on, now that you know where I am and how to get to me, you can always join me. Yeah, anytime, Trish.
Good evening.
Do you though? Just kidding. I know you do. You're better than me. My claim to fame is only that I die a lot. Apparently I can't get rid of those zombies. It's true. We're crazy. User not found. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Come here, little murder chicken. Get that chicken. Get the chicken, get the chicken. Is that all the chickens? I think it was. They ate the rest. Yeah, our worlds can get a little hectic, can't they? So, some of you remember, because I think Goddess, you were around then. Maybe Trish. Hold on. Sir Rigby, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? But the first time I started using the streamer, I decided to put in demoers. But not like 1 or 2 demoers, but like 100 demoers. Our world got decimated so quick. It wasn't even funny. Like there were potholes and we would just run around hitting the buttons of the demoers because we could. Alright, hold on a second. I nuked something to eat. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I grabbed my food and brought it over here. Pad Thai. Because it's Pad Thai. Who doesn't like Pad Thai? I really only got it from Aldi's, so it's not like it's super special. It takes minutes in the microwave. Dicky 923, thanks for joining me. How are you doing? Hey, we're up to 1925.
Dezibo5
That's
says,
awesome.
I got that song Lovely Bunch of Coconut stuck in my head after seeing it on the other app as a trend rolling on the floor laughing.
What? I don't think I've seen that one as a trend. I'll have to watch for that. Adam, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
Dezibo5 says, trust me you don't want to.
I won't. To the screen? Jake. Oh, yeah. I am really close. I'm 75 away. If I push hard, I might be able to give away this next week. But I don't
Dezibo5
really feel like
says,
pushing.
it is people showing their pets not neutered during the Lovely Bunch of Coconuts part.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, Trish, if you guys don't know, was one of my last giveaway winners. And I don't remember the other guy's name. Tubby? Is that your name, Tubby? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was my first giveaway at 1,000 followers. It was awesome. So this time around, I'm going to give away a keyboard and mouse combo and a game. I haven't decided whether it's going to be a game to somebody and the keyboard and mouse to another person, or the keyboard, mouse, and game to one person. I don't know yet. You are most welcome for the debilitating addiction, Trish. Well, you know, Evelyn, when I started this, I told everybody that as I go, I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that I give something back to you guys for getting me as far as you guys have. And so the first time it was at 100 followers, I started inviting people in to play with me. And then at 1,000, I gave away 2 games. And I said at 2,000, I give away something else. I was undetermined, and it's going to be a gaming keyboard and mouse. Ooh, that's a zombie. And I think I'm going to do a game with that as well. And then casually someone said to me, what happens if you get to 10,000? And I said, all right, I'll make you guys a deal. If you guys get me to 10,000, I will take you live with me down to Micro Center. We'll buy parts for a computer. Right? We'll buy parts to a computer. I'll put the computer together live and then give it away live. So that still stands. If I get to 10K, I will give away a computer. Unfortunately, it'll just be like the monitor or the tower. Maybe a mouse and keyboard, because monitors get pretty expensive. So that's my goal. 10K, and I'll still do little giveaways in between there. I think the next one, once I hit 2K, is probably going to be 5K. Well, without you guys, I would not be doing this. And it's the truth. I was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a go in February and see how far I get. And right after that, you guys kind of blew me up a little bit. And I was like, boy, I guess you guys really do like watching a 45-year-old mediocre video game player play games. Sumo Joe, thanks for joining me. Because there are way better players at this game than me.
Deziba5 says, a lot of people like your vibes.
That's good. I try to keep a pretty low-key, chill vibe. What did he say about that? Was he like, absolutely not? Alright, well that's good. I'm trying to convince Stella to do a face reveal at 10K. But so far she's been pretty negative. She's like, absolutely not. I was like, it'd be amazing. I think people would love it. Exactly. Well, Evelyn, if you ever want to try, Boog and I will be here, and we can always co-host with you. If you want to ever give it a try. You think it's gonna be bad, but the only thing I had to teach myself is to talk to myself more than I already do. I had to channel my inner children. That was the only thing I had to teach myself, was to just narrate my entire playthrough. But yeah, definitely if you decide to, you let us know and we'll try to support you the best we can. Yeah, I talk to myself an awful lot. And I talk to myself more now that I've started doing this. I honestly thought about going live while I was working on my Jeep the other day. I don't even know where I am. Oh, it's over here. So I was actually gonna go live on Tuesday. He naturally narrates everything. That's fantastic. Pretty much, I was up at my parents' house and I needed to work on my Jeep. Well, my son's Jeep, and I thought, maybe I'll go live. And I talked myself out of it, because I didn't think anybody would want to watch me just stare at a piece of paper in a rusty old Jeep. And I also didn't really have a lot of time. She laughs, but it's the truth.
Deziba5 says, always busy.
That's right. I've got a lot of hobbies. Too many hobbies, if you ask my wife.
Deziba5 says, my favorite hobby is napping.
You and my wife would get along swimmingly. That is also her favorite hobby as well. But to be fair, I think most women probably like to nap. Cal, thanks for joining me. How are you doing today? See?
Oh, look at you.
Okay. I'm a Libra. Is that what October is? I think I'm a Libra.
You better make it quick. Sun's
Teal,
getting
thanks for joining
real
us. How
low.
are you doing today?
Deziba5 says, napping is great but sometimes have to keep myself motivated.
Well, come to think,
But
can't
end up
say
being
I'm not
sick of my own
surprised.
self rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Nice. We got lots of stuff today, Teal. There's all sorts of stuff. Ooh, books. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Desi. Thank you, Goddess. That's right. I am not a loot goblin, however, I am I'm a hoarder.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says at Deziba5 I get on my own nerves some days rolling on the floor laughing.
My youngest son is a loot goblin. Silver Patriot, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing? I am running out of inventory space quite quickly. Alright, fine. We're gonna need to make another camp or another storage bin. Alright, so here's my plan. Rather than just obsessively dumping
Deziba5
into
says,
things,
I do every day.
I probably
Sometimes
should
I
take
ask myself why I am getting
and,
mad for nothing.
build a base now. Alright, hold on. Pardon me. I'm gonna shovel something in my face.
Deziba5 says, we need 50 storages.
Sure, what's up? What's your technical question? I got you. No, none of in there. There it was. Lay it on me, Trish. So, hold up. So are you talking a... Yes, yes there is. Time to teach. Alright, so once you get into your... So I have a separate folder here, a whole hard drive called games. Once you get in and you locate your Steam folder and your game in general, 7 Days to Die, I actually have 3 games installed on my computer. I have vanilla here, I have only modded here, and I have only rebirth here. So what you do is you start off with a fresh vanilla install. No mods right here. Right click, copy. Hey Ninja, how's it going? And then you just paste it back into this folder. And what it'll do is it'll create another folder called 7 Days to Die dash copy. Rename that copy to modded to rebirth to whatever you want it to be. Once it's renamed, you just go in here, you find your 7 Days to Die executable, right click, show more options, send to desktop. And Ostrov, how's it going? And then what you'll end up looking at is, if you look at my desktop, so this is my desktop here. 7 Days to Die, 7 Days to Die modded, and 7 Days to Die rebirth. All shortcuts to 3 separate games. Nice. Now, here's the catch, Trish. Once that happens, you're fine. However, whenever you get an update, so let's just say it updates to 2.5 and you're playing on your modded folder, what you'll have to do is you're going to have to take and go into your 7 Days at I folder, your vanilla, select all, Control A, Control A, and then get rid of just the mods folder. And you're going to have to copy all of these folders from here into your other mods, into your modded files. So you'll right click, go to copy, go to your modded folder, right click, and paste. Because the other instances of it will not update without you forcing it to update. That's the way around it. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take some time and we're going to make a little bit of a house because I'm tired of being out in the open. TSA John Snow, thanks for joining us. Blank Page, thanks for coming in and joining us. So I'm really excited. I ordered a new keyboard today. A Red Dragon keyboard. It's black and green. It's gonna be fantastic.
Dezyba5 says, whack them rocks.
Right? I'm gonna whack that dirt as much as I can, because we're gonna try to get this as big as I can. There's a psycho in my head. Or maybe what I should do for a Halloween costume is dress up as a streamer. Wouldn't be too hard. Love Tyrant, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? You know what? Let's do something real quick here. Let's eliminate all of this stuff around the edges so I can easily and more simply remove this dirt. Thank you, Goddess. Ooh, you know what? Can I get a melee boost? Yes.
Dezyba5 says, sent.
This will at least take a whole heck of a lot less time. Look at that, I was almost able to get all the way around. Perfect, I'll take it. Come on, stand up. Heyo, thanks for joining us. How are you doing? Let's make another 250. Okay, apparently you gotta click the 250 to make the 250. Oh yeah? What do you think? What are your thoughts there? It is. Sick Mojo, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? I think the biggest problem for me is that I found Darkness Falls first, and I really... So what comes later is hard, crazy hard zombies. Because this one, although like this normal one, it goes off of game stage. The game stage is quite jaded. So you end up thinking you're OP, and then all of a sudden you go to a Horde Night and yeah, you're not OP. Sherry's husband and I were just talking about that last night. How what we miss. Yeah. That is quite true. The longer you're at the trader, the more hordes come. Hey Goddess, does Snack ever stream anymore? I don't ever see him on. That's what I thought. I think he had a falling out with a couple other streamers or something. I'm not sure if he did or didn't, but that's my guess on that. Hold on a second. Alright, let's make a door. And I want to take and change some of the, I want to try something here. Nope, not like that. Because I think there is a block with like a railing on it. Like that. Plate railing. That's what I want. Yeah, that. Like that. And can I... Nope, I gotta use the other one. This one. Like, nope, not like that. Okay, not that one again. Let's try that one. Oh, I need to do advanced rotate. There we go. Then I want to take and do this, and I want to go railing there. That's more like it. Appreciate that.
Oh, look at you.
So when you guys build your bases, Trish, do you put a roof on it? I see a lot of streamers not doing that. I don't know why. Stacy, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing? That's what I do. Birds are 100% scary. I don't like them, like at all. I don't know. Correct. Are you talking on Rebirth? Yeah, so not necessarily. You can use any weapon that you would like, but you are specialized in that specific one. If that makes sense. So as you use that one, it'll level up faster and better and quicker and stuff like that. You know, I'm glad that you said that because I don't like the 44 either. It's not my favorite gun. It doesn't shoot fast enough. Sim! How's it going, Sim? It is so slow. That's why I don't like the shotgun either. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, you're moving right now. Well, that's good that you're moving. I'm sorry that it's not a good move though. Dang, brother. Well, I wish you the best of luck in moving. Oh, I bet. I bet. That would be great. No rain, I'm hoping. Alright, this is going to be foodstuffs. Drink. And eats. I'm doing just dandy. Thanks for asking. Really, to be honest, it's not going too bad. Gotta cancel out of that real quick. Really, it's going good. I can't complain. Got my friends watching me, so you know that's a big plus for me. and I'm well on my way. So we're going to like a soup party tonight, where there's gonna be a bunch of soups made. So, and then my 2 kids are going over to a birthday Halloween party. So we get to go to a party all by ourselves, which is amazing. It's been a long time since we had to do that we got to do that kind of stuff. You're telling me you did your Halloween the 25th? What was your Halloween? What did it entitle? Nice. That's awesome. Johnny, how's it going? Thanks for joining us today. And I never know how to say your name. Nice. That is a fantastic party. That sounds amazing. I'll take it.
Deziba5 says, might as well stockpile everything.
Might as well. You are 100% correct, Desi. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to plant anything, so I don't know why I'm holding on to this stuff.
Deziba5 says, where is your roof?
You know, we were, weirdly enough, just talking about that, Desi. We were talking about how I see a lot of other streamers not using a roof. And I always thought, why? Alright, yeah, thanks for swinging by, bud. I wish you the best of luck. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Deziba5 says, my app keeps closing LOL.
Your apps keep closing. That is not good. Yeah, good luck, buddy. I really hope everything
Deziba5
goes
says,
smoothly.
it won't let me play Monopoly Go and have multi-window.
It won't let you play Monopoly Go and multi-windows. That's hilarious.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, I think I accidentally spawned something.
You're good, Goddess. I
Deziba5
don't
says,
see anything.
betrayal rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing.
No, you definitely
Goddess_of_encouragement says, if I did I apologize.
No, you're fine. So, to Johnny, do you play this game? Are you a...
Deziba5 says, Goddess has entered the dark side.
Oh, yep, there it is. Put it out of its misery, Goddess. You're fine.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, rolling on the floor laughing.
So what do you guys think of Red Dead Redemption 2? So far, I don't really mind it. I don't know how long I'll play it, though. Thank you. I mean, it's fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it forever. If that makes sense. That's what a lot of people say. I don't hate it.
Dezyba5 says, not a bad game but not as action-packed. More of a quest follow game like Fable.
Yeah. That I would agree with. Alright, so this has got a little bit of organization to it now. I feel a little better. You know, that's what I kind of figured. Oops, there's a noodle on my shirt. Sorry, shirt. Alright, we need to know what we can make because I am short on a lot of stuff. And I need to be able to make at least a forge. Which I can't.
Goddess
Okay.
underscore of underscore encouragement says, hashtag B.
Okay, well. That's just...
Dezyba5 says, maybe go to trader for more drops.
That's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna make it
Dezyba5
quick.
says, hashtag B.
We're just gonna drop our bedroll here. Okay. Let's go check out the trader. See what kind of stuff he's got. Let you guys spawn in some more stuff. Johnny, I'm glad to see you came back in.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you.
All
What's
right,
it gonna
buddy.
be, huh?
Speak to me. Apparently I need to take this when I get done. Charles Gag. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today? Hey look,
Ching!
we got a forge.
Thanks, buddy.
Sparky, thanks for coming in and joining us today. Alright, real quick, let's talk about points. Got 8 points. And I have spent some 4. That's it, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm gonna throw some into agility. Let's go gunslinger, deep cuts, whirlwind, run and gun twice, and parkour again. Now that we've spent all the points, let's take this right here. Read that book and that book. Move that down to where the blueberry pie was. John's side hustle. How's it going? Okay, next thing we gotta do. That's right, it's job time. We got one
Dezyba5 says,
already ready.
did you get your drops?
Yes, I did. I was sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sir. You know what?
Dezyba5 says, some wouldn't let me send.
Oops. Let's take and get some sneaky loot, shall we? Sneaky loot time. I want some high tier loot. Well, I got a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Now we just gotta let our stamina build back up. How's it going, brother? I just missed that column too. That's amazing. Okay, what do we got in
5
here?
says, have to force close app. It won't let me select anything.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go like this. Move that back up here. Chug a mega. Eat a blueberry pie. Pick up our bike.
Oh, look at you.
Put that in there. And everybody. Did everybody wake up? It's because I'm outside the building. Oh, nice.
Goddess
What's your new job?
encouragement says, hashtag CP. Deziba5 says, hashtag CP.
Holy cow, I didn't think this was gonna work. There he is. Shoot him in the face. He's gone savage. So far, so good. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Congratulations, I hope you get it. I used to work for a school. Short time. But, ooh, you know what? You gotta open this up first. Chain. And do I not have any lockpicks? Apparently I don't. Oof, this is gonna take forever. Take a nap, everybody. Ooh, thank you. That is fantastic. Well, I hope you get it, buddy. Three, two.
Goddess_of_encouragement says, Thank you Desi. I was walking rolling on the floor laughing. Deziba5 says, no walking allowed LOL.
No walking allowed. Dustin Fullington, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Read these books. Modify this to put this mod on there. Dump off this inventory here.
Deziba5 says, I need 1 billion PP rolling on the floor laughing.
Need 1 billion PP. You know, sometimes I think I could do that. And then I think, better not. Callian, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
Deziba5 says, that would be dangerous with zombie. Goddess _of_ encouragement says, hashtag add all 3000.
So, I have about a hour, little less than an hour left.
Goddess
I think what I'm gonna do
encouragement says,
is
he wasn't in here rolling on the floor laughing.
I feel like playing a different game. I'm trying to remember what game it was.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says, do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I feel like I would like to do that. But what game it was, we'll find out.
Deziba5
See,
says,
this is why.
I am debating on a little nappy nap.
Definitely take a nap. We are going to play. Have you guys ever seen Vampire Survivors? It's the weirdest game ever.
Deziba5 says, no. Goddess _of_ encouragement says,
nice.
nope.
I do play SurrounDead. Do you want me to play SurrounDead? I can. Ooh, we can pick back up on Ange. Let's get SurrounDead back up here. I love SurrounDead. I knew that was coming.
Goddess _of_ encouragement says, whatever you want to play I am here.
Well, I'll show it to you. We'll boot up some SurrounDead. We'll go back to the good old SurrounDead. Check the phone to make sure that no one has texted me that's important, like the school. Nope. We're safe. Alright, so this is Surround... Oh, I think somebody's at my door. Hold on a second.
Deziba5 says, it is the Mormons.
I know who it was. It was Amazon. My dog freaked out. And he normally doesn't freak out unless it's something important or the Amazon person. So back to Angie. The luck. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's check the trader again. The black market trader. Come on, son. Kane Morgan. What's up, buddy? It's our favorite game. Hey, 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 hey. What the what? Oops, wrong way. It's the game that Boog thinks isn't as good as Phasmophobia. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. Killed that wandering trader. Where's your cash? 3 grand in cash. I'll take it. Pre-med. How's it going, buddy? Playing some SurrounDead. Harkness, thanks for coming in.
Dezybo5 says, you need a tiki light and one of those sticks to extinguish it. Then when a solicitor comes to the door you hand them the tiki stick and put it out. Then say the tribe has spoken, rolling on the floor laughing, fire dashing away.
So vain, huh? Oh, I don't know. This is a pretty good game. Vain, you say? I love Surrounded. There is only one thing that would make it better. Co-op or multiplayer. Really? Alright. I'll bite. I'll bite. Vain... what, exactly? Vain Uprising? My Steam is at 18. At least last... You know what? To be honest, I didn't even know there was a difference. I don't know. I'll dig around for it later. In the meantime, it's a whole game, huh? Huh. Harkness. I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright, little car. No, where is it? Darn it. Tow vehicle, open vehicle. Yeah, I've never heard of that. There it is. Unfortunately, right now, you are correct. It is only single player. Hey, I unhooked it.
Dezibo5 says, it is a red picture with veins smeared in the middle.
It's a red picture with a vein smeared in the middle. Come on, let go of the truck. There we go. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Woo! I am horrible at driving. Alright, let's repair this sucker. Really? Oh.
Dezibo5 says, sent it in a message
Oh.
of what it looks like.
I think I saw that one. Hold on, let me take a look. Vein. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, yeah, I did. That's why. Ha! I found it. I spelled it wrong. Post-apocalyptic survivor, gather, survive, defend your home. Alright. Alright. I'll bite. But in the meantime, we're playing this game. We got a lot of stuff we gotta put into Angie's house. Okay. So what we're doing here is we are collecting stuff because we can, because we are all hoarders when it comes to these types of games. Alright, cool. Alright, we're just unloading some stuff here real quick, everybody. Because we can. I wish you could do a quick drop. I think it's in this one. Yeah, there it is. And we'll just... Oh, bugger. Alright, we're just unloading this stuff because we need to get it out of our inventory. And we're going to put Angie's piano right over here. And the jukebox goes next to it. And the chair, we got one more chair, and that's going over here. And what else we got? A fridge. Is that the right way? I think that's the right way. We'll move it around later. Okay. Oop, that one gets placed. Right on top of the other crates. Braxton, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? let's finish unloading all of this into that backpack because we still don't have a toolbox. Because this game likes to hose you on toolboxes. Okay. Alicia, Kenya, Redbeard. Is there anything left in this guy that I need to get out of here? Oh yeah, that's right. That's fine. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. Let's figure out where we're gonna go now. We have done here. We haven't cleared infections yet because we need more ammo. I like to go in with a lot of ammo and a couple magazines. We haven't done that one yet. We've done this one. We knocked out this one. Where's the other trader? Where are you, trader? Why do I not see the trader? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Let's head down to the other trader and do some clearing down there. But I'll definitely check out Vane because I am interested in it. Because I always like zombie survival games. Because what's not like adding yet another game to your library, right, Cornelius? Because why not? Oh wait, that's right. I can't go across this bridge. Dang it. Flamekeeper, thanks for joining us today. Let's play can he dodge the trees? The answer is probably no. I did it! Woohoo! Go me! So maybe somebody that does play this game as well. Where can I find level 3 key cards? Darcy, thanks for joining us. I'm trying to find one and I have yet to find a level 3. Free med. Yeah, that's what I hear. Those empty water jars, man, I miss those empty water jars. Elko boy, thanks for joining us. No, this is SurrounDead. This is one of the cars you can find in SurrounDead. So SurrounDead, if you're not familiar. Oh yeah, no, we just got done playing that. We just got done playing that game. The Real Luke, thanks for joining us. See, that would be my finger just randomly doing stupid things. You know what? You are the second person to mention Vane. I literally just put it on my wish list, and I will be checking that out shortly. Apparently I can get a demo of it. So I'm going to try that. That's good to know. Thank you for the follow, Darcy. Hey, look, it's the trader that I ran over. Liddy, thanks for joining us. Hello, Mr. Trader. You don't have anything I want. Casey, how's it going? I could run him over and get his cash. You know what? You say that, and yes, I did. I did exchange it already. It was fast. They were just like, yep, not a problem. It also helped that I probably had a whole heck of a lot less hours. I think I had less than an hour played on it. Right, where are you, trader? Oh, here he is, right here. Oh, that's what we're talking about. I'll take both, thank you very much. Been trolling, still trolling. How's it going? Darn it. I already have those things. Alright, fine, I'll take this one too. Ooh, a samurai sword. What do we do the samurai sword? A little less damage. Crit multipliers 30%. Right. Nah, they were pretty. I had the refund within like 12 hours. I think when I woke up the next morning I had it. So, not the end of the world. 30, 33, and 36. Well, you're gonna go in there. Survivor's getting sold. However, I'm taking that magazine. And you're gonna get sold too, because I don't need two of the same thing. Darn it! Curse you, Aqua Scum. Oh well. Really? That's pretty neat. I'd work at Steam. Okay. Hey, why are you going why are you moving? Is there an autopilot on this? What the heck? What the what? TV90, thanks for joining us. What the heck is going on here? Controls. Keybinds, combat, inventory, vehicle. No. Okay. Why is this car going forward? All by its onesies. Okay, it's better now. It's all right. Let's go check the fancy trader, the credit trader. The credit trader's gone. Crimson Paladin, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Nope, we're not stopping there. Ooh. We want that military Humvee. But if anybody knows anything about this game, these wolves are the devil. We're just gonna run them over. They hit so hard. Yes, you are correct. Nope, we gotta eat food. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's good. Luckily, I put a repair kit in here. Because apparently when you hit wolves, they take your health of your vehicle from way up here to way down here. But you hit a tree and it goes from here to here. Figure that one out. How do you hit a wolf and you're... I don't know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's just a video game. It's just a video game. Don't overthink it. Right? Apparently so. Apparently it's just that easy. Too much fur. Where are the rest of these zombies? I know there's a ton in here. Yeah, I'll take that. Well, let's pull out the old knife. I like your cut G. Thank you very much. Check that mailbox. Dang, that's a lot in a mailbox. Yep, you're coming home with me. Let's pull you around. Bring you over here. And hook up and then take you home. Because we need all the vehicles in the game. Tow vehicle. Get in vehicle. Branton Victory, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing? And now we're going to clear out this spot here. Because again, if we're hoarding, we hoard it all. You know, I wish... What it does is it makes it harder for you to steer, as well as makes it so when you clip things and you try to go around all the zombies and dogs and whatnot, your car hits the your towing car hits everything. Oh no, I wish. Ooh, why is that not working? Why are you being so stupid? All right. I've never been in this subway before, so I'm hoping there's not like a boss down here or something. With my luck, there's gonna be a boss. Nope. Come on. Bro just came at me like it was nobody's business. I want to point out it is pitch black in here. And how do these zombies even see me? I've got to use night vision. And they're like, don't worry, bro, I got you. I gotta wear night vision, they don't. Juan, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Seven. Alright, let's snipe some people here. Boop! That's the sound the gun makes when it hits a zombie's head. It goes boop. Boop. Doing fantastic. We're just clearing a subway. Try to get a better sniper rifle. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Angie's not that kind of person. Angie, they were getting pretty handsy.
Goddess underscore of underscore encouragement says, get M and G get M.
Ooh. No. No. They can't make it up the stairs. What was that? Thanks, Goddess. I'm a little worried there's something down here and I should be
Z0MB1E underscore 324 says, hashtag spawn underscore bear smirking face.
You know, I really think that this would be a good candidate for StreamDern.
Goddess underscore of underscore encouragement says, rolling on the floor laughing.
Holy moly, how big is this? There better be some sweet loot back here. Angie and I walked a really long way to get to this trash bag that had absolutely nothing in it. Ange, they gypped you out of your good loots. Ooh, trash. Yep, we'll take all that. Smackma Muffin is playing vain. So my favorite zombie that's in here is the one that has his pants down around his ankles. I'm still trying to figure out whether he was caught doing something or whether he was caught taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Goddess underscore of underscore encouragement says, rolling on the floor laughing.
There we go. I mean, this thing is so picky when it comes to what you can and cannot
Goddess
do.
underscore of underscore encouragement says, Show that lock who is boss.
I tried. Mason P, thanks for joining us. No, we can take that. Alright, I think we got everything out of here. Alright, Ange. You are... See, look at how dark it is in here. How do those zombies even see me? Seriously, what's wrong with them? It is so wrong. Time to go to sleep. And we're going to use the Humvee as the ditch our stuff in vehicle. Actually, we're going to refill it first. Now that we goofed that up, now we're going to open the storage. Let's get all the big stuff in there first. Nope, we need the lockpicks. Thank you very much. Put this in our briefcase for safekeeping. Alright. Let's open this up now. I said open it. Okay. Let's check out to see where we're going to go next. So we are here. We just cleared the subway, the factory subway. I've never been over here before. Let's just take this road all the way down around here. And take a little peekaroo over here. What's the worst that's going to happen? Right? Right? Is this the right way? Yes. Don't hit the wolves. Don't hit the wolves. Now know that we will be stopping to take out any bandits or anything else that comes. Bevan, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? I mean, come on. I want a tractor. That'd be awesome. Alright, we're gonna check to see to make sure. Also, don't mess with the bears in this game. They're just as bad in 7 Days to Die. Come on, fingers, stop that. Okay, good. We're going the right way. What is that? Okay. Unferal dead hound. Yeah, for the most part they are. Pretty much everything you encounter in here, you end up getting rando bosses and stuff. Very rarely do you actually get bandits and stuff. Bro. Oh, now he's gonna die. We should have ran him over. Nothing.
Goddess underscore of underscore
Run.
encouragement says, you need to give Angie food and water.
Ah, yes, Angie does need food and water. We'll make sure she's all fueled up here. There you go, Ange. I wasn't gonna forget about you. Oh. Look at this. Hello, hello, hello. A buggy. Well, you're getting marked on the map. Well, we're coming back for you later. In the meantime, we're on a mission. We need to know what's at the end of the road. Stupid fingers. This is why I can't have nice things. This is a long ways in the middle of nowhere. There better be something sweet at the end of this road. Angie's gonna be super mad. She's hiding from her party to watch this. A bear and a wolf. Well, it's a big open field of nothingness. Yeah, I've never been down this way before, so figure with Angie in tow and her good luck, maybe we'll find something sweet. Any second now. There's... Really? That's it? Really? What's at the end of the road? You know what that's the end of the road? Nothing. The end. I thought for sure there'd be something here. So, like, if you look over here, there's a really big tree. That really big tree has an underground bunker in it. I thought for sure there would be something here. But apparently, there's a lot of bubkiss. Well, what if we were to do this? What if we were to drive along here, try not to hit all these trees, come along this way, park up here, and then shoot down at this place? I don't know. Well, no matter what, I'm going this way. Oh, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. I'm going to burn the car. Or I'm going to hit trees like nobody's business. Because they like to put these dumb little stumps. Right? Alright, let's take a hot second here and see where I am now. Alright, don't drive in the hole. Don't drive in the hole. Don't drive in the hole. Trish said don't. Right? What the what? Where's the radiation pills? Oh, dang. Oh no. So apparently the radiation is so bad there that you are dying faster than I can heal you. Holy moly. Am I all out of radiation pills? I am. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what we can do here. Get in vehicle. Alright, we're fine. We're still alive. We now know that we cannot go in there without proper protection from radiation. Yeah, that was insane. We are definitely not going back there anytime soon. Hard pass. Alright, what What time is it? Alright, we're gonna get over to where the traders are up here. And then we're going to probably log off. Because it is about that time to go get my kiddos. I bet you are. Well, you've been at a party all day. That's a lot of partying. Spontaneous Awakening. How's it going? Thanks for joining us today. That's a lot of party. That's a lot of party, Ange. Nice. Alright, we are safe in the trader. This is where we're going to end it. Yeah, Fiction, thanks for joining us. I'm just logging off. If you're a fan of 7 Days to Die or not, that's cool. That's right. Be careful. Don't eat too much candy. Don't. It's going to make you sick to your stomach. Have fun, and I'll catch everybody later. I am probably not going to be on tonight, just because it's probably going to be a long day at a party. So I will catch everybody tomorrow. Have a great night and the weekend. I'll catch everybody later. See you, zombie.